Okay guys, welcome back to the road to 1600. I am back at it today playing as white, and I played an awesome game. I am really excited to show you guys this one. So without further ado, let's jump into the game review. So again, playing as white here. And those who have watched my videos know that I like a d4 opening. I like a d4 opening because I feel like most people play e4, and so in my level, people may not be seeing d4 as much. So trying out d4, trying to get like a little bit of an edge. Okay, so nothing crazy, normal London system here. One thing I'm really trying to do recently is not overcommit and just go only London, and I'm trying to be a little bit more balanced in how I, play the London and, try to just play in general and not just be so focused. So bringing out the knights, this is all pretty normal. I open up my bishop, and usually when I see that light squared bishop come out, I'm thinking, let's start to play towards the queen side. So I'm like, let's open up my queen. And I did this last time. I had this whole monologue about don't block in the bishop, and then I immediately blocked in the bishop, and I was so worried about this piece getting taken by this bishop. But this time I was like, he's defended, let's not panic, everything is fine. So I think he's trying to come at my bishop here a little bit, and in the practice games I played against the bot Steve Aoki, if you guys have been keeping up with the bots. So I had a feeling this was coming, and so I wanted to play out here to try to give my bishop a little bit of room to run if that does happen. But I did want to develop my knight in case I move my knight up here. I can swing it back around for a little bit of help. Okay, I like when they play this move, reinforcing their pawn, but it also makes a nice little cubby hole for my knight to slide in. So before I played that move, I wanted to play a little bit more defensively to let my bishop have a little bit of an escape route, and then if I want to build up an attack against this bishop here, which is now completely blocked in, I have that option. All right. Oh, excuse me. Now he's attacking my bishop, so I use that little cubby hole I just made. Really proud of myself there. Okay, interesting move there. I think he's defending this square right here, but okay, good job. The computer thinks I have a really big advantage. I don't remember from the game review what that big advantage was, but I'm eyeing up this square right here for a pin. I'm eyeing up going right here and then coming in and get the knight, go for a check. And then if this queen happens to come in and block, then I'll scoop up the rook for another check, and we'll just, dominate. Okay, interesting move there. Notice how in the London, I haven't brought out my light squared bishop yet, typically to take this square. If normally when I see this light squared bishop come out, right, and I'll bring my light squared bishop right here, my queen is usually still sitting right here. I'll just scoop up and take that. But I wanted to maintain possession of my light squared bishop for right now. But I see that pin, so I said, okay, let's do it. And he can't move, and he's gonna have to do something else. And so when that something else happens, I'm gonna take it, and then I have a beautiful check fork to that rook. He sees it too, he slides over. That's a free knight. I take those 10 times out of 10. And thank you guys for the comments recently saying like, oh, you had this free piece, you could have picked it up. I remember that in this situation here, I tried not to get greedy. I tried not to overplay my hand. I just stayed consistent. There's a free knight, take the free knight, and we're going to check. Okay, now the king's got to move, because the only other option would be this queen to come in, because this bishop is blocked out, and he doesn't want to lose his queen. So he's got to move his king, lost the right to castle. And I'll admit, I was getting a little greedy here at this point. I was like, oh man, I got him on the ropes. Like, you can't go here. Like, yeah, he could escape here. Like, how could I bring my queen in to, like, I don't know, could I bring my queen up here and then, go up here, sacrifice, take, like, oh, and then I got him, and then he'd have to run. But I was chill, relax. I get really nervous when I play these games because I do put a lot of pressure on myself to win and progress, to hopefully show everybody that, like, I can improve. But I took this time while they was playing a little bit defensively to castle, because I always forget to castle, and I leave my king out there and I get aggressive. Okay, so now he's giving his king a little bit of room to run. So let's play solid. Let's bring the bishop back. I wanted to make sure he has this little escape route here, or come back in here if needed. I don't want to play too aggressive. But I like that I'm still defending this square, which is crucial in the London. I'm pretty sure. From what the videos I watch, I'm told that this square is crucial. So I saw this and I was pretty proud of this. So like, yeah, you can come in and take me if you want, but I'm gonna come in here for check and then I'll figure out the rest later. But he's defended by my dark squared bishop here, who's been lurking in this corner this whole time, but he's got eyes on this. He's watching. Okay, so he falls back. I bring over my other rook, who doesn't end up doing anything eventually. Okay, trying to put some pressure on my queen. Okay, plays a little defensive. It's fine. Take. Okay, and I'll actually back up here a step. When he took here, I was like, oh, sick. I can just recapture right here and I'll keep this pawn in front of my king. Ah, but then this guy could slither through here and put me into check, and then I got to move, and then everything's bad. So I was like, let's take with the queen. Let's not rush. I got plenty of time on the clock. Plenty of time on the clock. No need to rush. Okay, I'm thinking he's going to come over here now that his rook is supporting this. So let's just fall back. And this was nasty. This was a nasty little maneuver here. So I wanted to trade off these bishops, and then I was going to slide up for a check, and then I was going to try to get my knights and rooks involved. So he doesn't like it. So I said, okay, I'll take it. Check again. He falls back. And here's where it gets real nasty. I was real proud of this stuff. I love it. I love it. I'm getting real excited about this. Check. I was like, okay, go for it. If you want to take my pawn, I'm going to slide down for check. Then I'm going to go take your rook. And then you got problems. Okay, that's fine. So now I'm pinning the knight to this rook, bringing in here. He's protected by my knight. I moved a piece to a square that is protected. Crazy. I didn't leave him hanging for once. Okay, he sees it too. I'll bring it in. I'm gonna have a boxing match with this knight right here. Like I am coming in. I'm knocking on the door. And now he really screws it up, because this man right here, who is only protected by my queen, he is guarding this, and this. So if I move my my bishop here to skewer this king and stare straight at that queen, you're toast, man. I'm up a knight already, and I'm gonna take your queen. So like, okay, let's say he moves here. You know what? That's probably a bad move, because he can't go here. He can't go here. So let's say he goes here. Okay, I take the queen. Let's say his bishop comes in. I could then bring I could take this free knight right here, and then he might be in check again. Then I can bring the rooks in. Like, it is all bad. This guy here staring, this guy, it's all bad. You just lost your queen. So I think the game rating had me at like a 1440 or something that game. 80% accuracy, I'll take it. I'll take it 100%. So if you've made it this far in this video, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe as we continue to grow. And thank you guys so much. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.